Welcome to Budapest. We are so happy that you're here. We talked about this a minute ago, but did you get the chance to take a look around and explore the city a bit?
This time no, because I arrived 10 minutes ago, but I've been here before with my other band. We played in another club, I don't remember what's the name, and then I had time to explore Budapest, and every time it surprises me with its culture and architecture. I just said as we arrived here, wow, it's not so surprising that this is one of the main capitals of tourism in Europe. So yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely stunning.
Alright, so let's start with Eurovision. What is your earliest memory of Eurovision, and when did you decide that you were gonna go for it?
My earliest memory of Eurovision would be watching Lordi play with my mom and my brother in 2007, I think, when they won with Hard Rock Hallelujah, which is the song that I still listen to actually today. But from then on, I didn't watch Eurovision as much. I only knew who won Eurovision. But when I decided to go on Dora, it was a spontaneous decision, and I didn't watch Eurovision year before. I watched only the finals, and on the finals I met Karja in a sense that I first known him and his music. But yeah, anyway, it was just spontaneous, something that my friend told me to do. I still have a screenshot of his message, hey, you should enter this on Dora. So yeah.
And what did you enjoy the most about your whole Eurovision journey?
I think meeting new people. Yeah, it's always funny to meet people from other cultures and talk to them and spend some time with them. And yeah, just how passionate the Eurovision community is. That's been the most surprising and the nicest thing.
Alright, and what is the most important lesson that you learned by taking part in the contest?
That I should definitely trust my own gut, and so every fail that I had in career was when I listened to somebody else and not what my gut told me to do. So basically, not trusting yourself.
Love that. Okay, so you just released your debut album, Demons and Mosquitoes. Well, first of all, congratulations on it.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a bit about the background of the record? Like, what were your main inspirations while making it, and what is the overall message that you hope people take away from it?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, there is not like one message from it, because it was I was a songwriter before I was a performer, and I wrote music for other bands. And in one instance, I decided that I wanted to write something that was just for me and my own liking, and that's why the album was never imagined as an album. It was just how I spend my free time writing for myself and also practicing. For example, And I is my take on the most radiophonic song ever, and then thus the album has like techno, metal, and pop and whatever. And when we finished Eurovision, I was like, well, maybe it's the good time to release an album. Do I have any songs? And I went through my computer and I had all those songs. So it wasn't imagined as an album, but now it has become that, and I think it works pretty okay.
So most of the songs were written before Eurovision?
Every single one, and every single song was written before Eurovision, yeah.
Okay. And which song of yours would you show to a person that doesn't know you yet?
Ooh, no, good question. Probably something between IG Boy and Biggie Boom, maybe Rim Tim. Just because I think it represents what I like the most about our project, and I think the next album will be going in that kind of direction. So we won't be writing as much radiophonic song as so we will do a little bit more aggressive sound and darker sounds.
Alright, so you're on tour right now, so let's talk about concerts and touring a bit. I see some videos and your set looks really energetic. So how do you hype yourself up and get in the mood right before stepping on stage?
Oh, I don't actually do anything. It comes natural. I think I have a dose of adrenaline in me, which I contained. And before the show, I'm yawning a lot because of the stage fright, and I'm really tired. And then when I go on stage, something clicks, and I start to jump all over. And when you're on stage, and our fans are absolutely the best, and they have so much energy and so much cardio in them. So when you get the energy from them, and it's an exchange of something that's going on, and that feeling can be pretty addictive. So I get my energy mostly from the fans.
Right, and what's one thing that you just can't leave at home when you're traveling on tour?
So we already went through the Hungarian border, and I was afraid that I didn't take my tablet, and I was like, boy, I thought that I forgot my tablet. We would have to go back for it. I'm just kidding, but I mean, yeah, it's mostly my tablet because there's a lot of traveling, and you just have to like kill some time, and usually I just watch movies or something like that. Yeah.
All right, and do you have a favorite concert memory from this tour so far?
No, and I wouldn't want to say anything because the tour is not finished yet, and you know how these things can go. Like Marco's favorite moment was, I don't know, in Berlin when the tour finished. Maybe something was better, but it's always something special because sometimes you go in a small club that tickets maybe didn't sell as much, and I was afraid that it's gonna suck, and it ended up being one of the funniest and the best energetic shows ever that we did. So yeah, everything has its own charm.
Hopefully Budapest will be your favorite.
Oh, I hope so. I don't know. I don't remember how the audience is here, but I think it's gonna be amazing.
Right, so I want to play a quick game. Maybe you're going to hate it, I don't know. But I picked 5 songs randomly from your set list, and I want you to rank them without knowing what's next.
Cool.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
IG Boy.
IG Boy. Second.
Okay, don't hate yourself, but don't love yourself too much.
Oh, third.
All right, Dream Team Tagedim.
Fourth.
And I.
Oh, fifth. Easy.
Okay, and the last one is Stress.
Stress would be then Stress, yeah, if I knew all the songs, Stress would be like fourth, and yeah, everything else would go up. Yeah, cool game.
All right, so obviously you have a lot to be grateful for right now.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are you the most grateful for in your life right now?
Well, I when it comes to my whole life, I'm grateful that I have the most beautiful wife, not just beautiful as she looks, but as a person, and we are all healthy, and we have such a peaceful life, and I think that's the most important thing that I need to cherish. My whole family is in good relationships, and everything seems to be going well. And when it comes to career also, I'm living the dream that I wanted to since I was a little kid. So every single part of my life, there's nothing that's wrong. It's nothing that. So every aspect of my life is just perfect right now.
Was it hard for you to get used to this new level of success, or did it come naturally?
No, I'm still struggling with it. Sometimes when we are in Croatia, where we are like the most recognizable, of course, it has its own challenges. But I think it's part of every job has its own challenges, and this is the challenge of this job, which is. Well, it is what it is, but still, as I said, I'm grateful, and you have to take the whole cake, not just the parts that you like.
All right, now you did Eurovision, you released an album, you're on a massive tour right now. What is your next goal that you want to achieve?
Yeah, so I've been happy that we've been booked for one of the biggest shows, festivals. We are playing there after Linkin Park, so we are playing at Nova Rock, so this has been something that I dreamt of. Outside of that, I want to try my hand in writing music in Croatian language, and I'm really hoping that I will find the time to also get back to being a songwriter for other artists. I'm preparing a few songs that I want to offer to some, so yeah, maybe that aspect of the job would be fun again.
All right, and finally, is there a message that you would like to share with your Hungarian fans?
There's only thing that I want to say is that I played here before in Budapest, and I remember now the crowd being especially wild, so I expect a lot from Hungarian fans, and yeah, just I will give my best, and I hope they give it too, and we will have one of the amazing nights on this tour.
Right, so that's all we planned for you today, but before we go, I'd like to teach you something so you can take away something from this interview as well. So do you know any Hungarian words?
No.
Okay, I'd like to teach you how to say I love you in Hungarian.
Okay.
Is it okay? Okay. So it goes like this. Szeretlek.
Szeretlek.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Szeretlek. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, and can't wait to see you on stage tonight.
Amazing. Thank you so.